Hey there, this is your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and with the assistance of my wonderful cameraman, my husband Eric, I'm going to show you a little bit about the new Chi Lava Pro Spin and Curl. This is the 1-inch Volcanic Lava Ceramic Pro Spin and Curl. That's a lot, that's a mouthful. I just prefer spin and curl. But show you how I use this with my hair and why I like it so much better than my classic traditional curling iron. So with my regular curling iron, of course, I've got this lovely little piece here that every time I set it down, I have to make sure that's down, but then I need it to be out of the way when I curl, and that's just a lot of, got to put it down a lot because it takes 2 hands to section off my hair and stuff. Plus I have long hair, so when I go to curl, well, that's not one of the long pieces, but when I go to curl, you know, I got to get all the way out here, and I got to, you know, you got to keep twisting and turning, and just a big hassle and takes a long time to do. So I've been using the Chi Spin and Curl for a little while. I'll turn that on, and it's got a nice LED screen, and it's got multiple different settings. It heats up pretty quick. It's still on low, but it shows like where the temperature is at, and that, you know, it's got a 15-second timer, so once it's wound, it'll beep after 15 seconds to let you know that it's ready to release. A little bit more on that later, but it does heat up pretty quick. I do have kind of coarse, thick hair, so I do set it a little bit higher. I set it, I think it's actually on high. I set it, it's about 400 degrees. The great thing is as it's heating up, and once it's fully heated, this stays cool. So one less thing I have to worry about versus the old one is that I don't have to worry about I'm going to touch the hot surface and burn myself, because that's always been a bit of a problem for me. I left a dent in my ear when I was 10 from a curling iron, so burning myself has always been a concern. So yeah, all finished. So I have it set on high. You also have the 2 buttons here that help determine which way it's going to go. So just to show kind of how this works, pick one of my longer sections here. You do about a 1-inch section of hair, and you can change how curly it is, whether it's more of a loose wave or a tight curl, based on like the size of the section of hair and how long you leave it and the heat level. So you've got a lot of control on what kind of curl you want. So you just put this up against the head. Again, it's very cool on the outside. And for the most natural look, you want to curl away from the face. So I'm going to use the back button here, and that's going to pull that in. 4, 5. So this is a light curl. I do just 5 seconds or so there. I'm trying so you can see that. If I wanted to, you can do smaller sections if you want to do, and there's the beep that tells you 15 seconds. I've been doing between 5 and 10 seconds. If you do smaller pieces, so you get right up next to the head there. Oh, did that tangle? Okay, I couldn't see, so just to make sure. 2. You can do a much more defined curl if you leave it a bit longer. Where did that one go? There it is. Usually when I do this, I've like pulled up the top of my hair and I'm just doing the pieces hanging down. And you can do a little bit bigger section, not too big. And I'm actually not worried about it tangling at all, because the 1 or 2 times that I've tangled it, I haven't tangled it bad enough to set off the alarm yet. But I have done a couple times where I felt it was a little tangled, and it still came out nice and smooth and easily. So I did a little bit bigger section, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it the full 15 seconds until it beeps. And then after this one, I'll show you what it kind of what it's like on the inside. So you can see you can do a lot of different types of curls. You've got a lot of control, but you're not doing all of the contortions that you would trying to do with a traditional kind of hair curler. So the way it works is when you put your hair in the barrel across the thing there's like little paddles that go around. They're like a soft rubber that just smooth the hair and wrap it against the barrel. And because it is the volcanic lava infused into the ceramic that Chi is known for, it doesn't damage the hair the same way that heat styling does. So you get a nice smooth, like you can see the difference here between what my hair looks like normally with the kind of frizzy, it's not a real smooth finish, even though it's nice and soft from the Chi repairing serum that I use. But now I've got a nice smooth curl. And even if I were to go like tomorrow morning and brush this out, it's going to be kind of wavy, but it's still going to be nice and smooth. It's not going to have this frizzy texture that makes it kind of look dull, even when it is nice and soft. Let me see what other cool things. So it uses advanced ceramic and ionic technologies. So it smooths the hair, but it locks in the moisture and keeps it from being staticky and frizzy. And the ceramic, the volcanic lava and ceramic are the most efficient heat conducting materials. So you get a sleek look without that damage. Let's see, was there anything else that I thought was really cool? So yeah, you've got the buttons here. You go up and down to set your temperature. And I don't remember what the M was, but I've been using it without changing that setting. And again, it's on, but perfectly cool. So I will post at the end of the video, I'll do my before picture of what my hair looked like before I started the video. And then once I finish up my hair, I'll show what the after picture looks like. But just really, really loving this, just the ease of use. It takes me so much less time to do my hair now. I love the way the curls come out, and I love that I have some control over, you know, what type of curls they're going to be. If they're going to be a lot of small, tight curls, if I want to take a little bit longer, or if I wanted to just, you know, smooth my hair out and do some nice waves. So that's the Chi Lava 1-inch Volcanic Lava Ceramic Pro Spin and Curl, otherwise known as my new favorite hairstyling toy. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you all later. Bye.